Hello and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. My name's Nemo and today we are, if all goes according to plan, we're going to be touching up these dark roots I've got that's been growing for several months now. We're going to be removing the last of this pink and green that I've got going on from before. Let me take my hair down. You can kind of see what we're working with. We've got most of the green has faded out a lot. It's like a very light green towards the ends and darker towards the roots. And pretty much the same for this. The pink's actually faded even more towards the roots. It's not as dark as the green side is. So for the roots, we're just gonna be using developer with bleach, like the typical thing you do. And for the rest of this, we're going to be using bleach powder with water, no developer at all. Supposedly this works just fine and it's not going to be as damaging as if I use peroxide. I don't really need to lift, like make it any lighter like what's underneath this color. So it should be less damaging. It'll probably still be pretty drying, but anyway, I'm going to go ahead and section my hair. And also I have done a little upgrade. My husband put this mirror on the back of this door here, so I'll be able to see the back of my head without having to hold a mirror. So that should make things a little bit easier in that regard. So I'm gonna go ahead and section my hair and then we can jump into it. I'm gonna start with my roots and then put the water and bleach on the rest of my hair, and hopefully we can get it all done in one fell swoop. all the bleach put on. I'm really curious to see how this is gonna turn out. I'm just hoping I have hair by the end of this video. So yeah, I'm gonna leave this on for maybe 10 minutes at the most. It's already been on my roots for a long time, and I put the rest of it on my hair. I think it's going to not take that long, so I will be back after I have rinsed it out, blow dried. Might be back tomorrow at some point, but it'll be just a second for you. So here's that. All right, it's actually a few days later. Whenever I rinsed everything out, my roots were still pretty like golden, almost orange, but not quite there. I'll show a picture here to give you an idea of what that looked like. But I went over this morning with a 10 volume developer with bleach one more time. And then I shampooed with Fanola No Yellow, which left my ends this kind of cool, like silvery, almost lavender, bluey hair on my ends here. And you can see my roots are still quite yellow. Not too bad, they're pretty pale. I was hoping that Fanola No Yellow would make it not so, but clearly not. Obviously, the ends have been more processed, so I think that makes them more porous and more willing to absorb stuff like that. So that's probably why that happened. I don't hate it, but I do need to do something about it, and I think I have a way to remedy it, or I'm going to try to anyway this weekend without having to bleach my roots again, because honestly, after the initial washing and rinsing the bleach out after removing the color and everything, which it removed all the color, obviously. I only left it in for maybe 7-ish minutes, but it was not without consequences. My hair was pretty rough after rinsing that out, very brittle. It was coming out, but not like in big chunks or anything at least, but there was definitely damage and breakage happening. So I just left it for like 3 days, let my natural oils build up, and bleached my roots again this morning. But anyway, I'm going to do what I can to fix this. That will be next week. So if you want to see what I'm going to try and if it works, then please be sure to like and subscribe, and you can check that out when that comes up next week. I upload pretty much every Friday. It's usually hair stuff, but sometimes I do vlogs. So yeah, that's all there is for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Peace, love, God bless.